So for this video quiz, we are asked to choose a position time plot from below that correctly shows the following scenario. I picked option F because in the problem it says that the person begins at point P, which is over here, and they stand there for a moment. Since they stand there for a moment, they're not moving anywhere and their position is still 0. Then they quickly move from point P to point S, which means a quick elevation in her distance, since S is much farther than the other 2 points within the motion diagram. She then stands at point S for a moment, and then after she stands, so that means that the position doesn't change. And after she finishes standing there, she moves from point S to point R. So she's going back towards her original position, which means she's going down. She then stands at point R for a moment before she moves quickly from point R to point P again, which was her original position, which means she would be at the x-axis. Once she reaches the point P again, she stands there for a moment, which means her position doesn't change and gives us the flat slope, much like previously described. The second question asks for us to draw a velocity time plot, which also matches the position time graph that we selected. For that, I drew this. So here, in the beginning, again, she starts at P, and she's waiting. So she has a velocity of 0, and she's not moving anywhere, she's not accelerating or decelerating or anything like that. She then moves quickly to S, so since she's moving quickly, that means she's moving much faster than a slow pace or medium-sized pace, so the velocity would be much higher. Again, when she reaches S, she stands still, so her velocity goes back down to 0, and then she slowly moves to R. That's supposed to be R. So since she's moving slowly to R, her velocity is going to be much lower to when she moved from P to S. So we drew it down here. She then waits at R, which means her velocity is 0 again. And then after she finishes waiting, she moves from R to P very quickly. So her velocity is up close to where it was when she was moving from P to S. After she reaches P again, she stands there for a moment, which means her velocity is 0 and is back down on the x-axis. And that's why I drew this velocity time plot.